Welcome back to GTA, everybody. It's your one and only Bam Bam. That's right, Bam Bam's back. We're drinking Bam beers, we're rocking GTA, we got things to do. We got money to make. 67.7 million and counting. I love it. Love it big time. Cause see, my haters, you know, they're going broke. Yeah. And a lot of my haters, they're far left wokes. So
Don't forget, Capitan, you can go back to the island at any time. More reconnaissance never hurt anyone. Except
go,
Mr. Rubio.
go back to the island right now. Go rob that island. Right. I had this heist set up for somebody earlier today, and all they had to do was listen. And they couldn't even do that. So, shake my head. Right? If you don't know how to take direction, then I don't want to work with you. Right? Or, how should I put this in a nice way? Alright. In a more inclusive way. As the world would say things now? Is that how it is now? Do we have to be inclusive? Do we have to kiss people's ass now? Is that what it's coming down to? Because I'm not on that side. I'm not down for that. No, I'm not participating. No, Bam sticks with the strong people, not the weak. We should flush the weak, if you ask me. The weak society doesn't need to exist, in my personal opinion. Right? The weak society is so worried about the environment and all that shit. Well, here, let me give you guys an example. If you keep being so weak, okay, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna die off anyways, because you can't defend each other, because you're weak. Hey, that's the thing. Alright? You don't need people like Joe Biden and Justina Trudeau running countries. Okay? That's the last thing our society needs. Okay? What you need is people like me to make a comeback and to wake up society and to bring us back. Alright? Let's bring back the days where we used to get strapped by the belt by our parents. Cause that'll keep some kids in line. For sure. Like, I know it kept me in line at times. Right? I didn't talk back. Right? I did sometimes, but I was very selective when I did it. Okay? If kids got taught discipline and respect nowadays, oh, you wouldn't have half the problems we have now in society. Like, that's facts. You can't even say I'm wrong on that one.
GPS locked. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV to see you when you are there. Knock knock, Mr. Rubio. Guess who is back again? The drainage pipe is dead ahead. Alright, see you in maintenance room. about the sewers in my hometown? It was there I first decided to join the Navy. Perhaps it will have the same effect on you. We will see. Off you go. Judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time. You're in the area where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operated. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them.
Tiene las llaves. Sí, anda por aquí. Lo vi hace un rato. It would be rude not to check the safe, I think. Do not give up on a locked door. Why not ask the guard nicely for the key? Scan here too? Alright, we follow the usual plan. Cycle through the partial prints to match the target print, and the tool will do the rest. You have cracked it? The vault must be close. You remember the combination, yes? Do you have the bonds? They still have no idea you are there. From what I can tell, they have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need another way out.
round is behind us, and they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there. I had to relocate the sub while you were inside. Pinging you the new location now. Attack boats in the water. Be careful. It seems Mr. Rubio has woken up into his nightmare. All over again. Uh-oh. By the sounds of it, Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter. Watch out.
Told you guys I know how to make money. I make Cayo Perico easy, right? Rubio and his little, you know, clan of so-called security guys, I make them look like a joke, right? Yeah, we don't make as much money in KO anymore because the game kind of nerfed that on us. They did, big time. It's like, look, I'm only walking out with 724k. I should be walking out with 7 figures, but no. No. Rockstar caught on to people like me. Well, actually, I don't even want to say like caught on to us. I want to say more like they figured out that there was people like me running around there who have manipulated the game and make the game work for like I make the game work for me. Okay? Hey, the game doesn't cost me money. No, the game pays me to play the game. I love it that way. I made it be like that. It's an enjoyable game. If you're gonna do something that you find enjoyable and that you do on a daily basis, then you might as well find a way to make it work for you. Literally. Like we can... Here, we're gonna clear the board right now. Okay? So, besides the bank account, so when I do business sales, okay, that money goes automatically into the bank account. Right? But the money on hand, okay, there's quite a few sales that money on hand stays in your pocket, and especially from collecting safes. So,
alright, we might be ready to...
now we got rid of Lester. We'll start a new game session and go into we've been in the office. We're gonna have to go from the office to the nightclub and find out what's going on. Or actually, better yet, I should start the bunker. No, wait, actually, no, hang on a second. You know what? We haven't started at the arcade in a long time. I think it's been quite some time. So let's put start point at the arcade. And we'll check on things from there. See, close friend session, done. Now, some of you know this and some of you don't, but now We can make money in closed friend sessions. Okay? Before? No. Like 8 months ago, not even a year ago, okay? We all had to be in public lobbies in order to make money and run our businesses. And it was hell. Like, not exactly hell, actually. It was challenging to say the least, and it costed you money. If you wanted to do sales, for instance, you were definitely getting ghost mode happening, alright? Because you didn't want to take the chances, kind of thing, and like, you would get killed. It would happen. Now, I do have this heist set up and ready to go, but I don't like doing the sneaky part. Like, I really don't. Like, see? Silent and sneaky. Aggressive still locked. I guess I could cancel it. I should. Because silent and sneaky was not the way I wanted to go. But I don't know if Lester is going to let me cancel this. We'll see. Works with Pablo.
Hi. What service are you looking for?
There we go. Cancel do. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't
Deal
care.
with it.
Perfect. Because if we're gonna do the casino heist again, and I'm gonna set that heist up and do preps for that, then I would rather go in aggressive, hot and heavy all over again if I was to do it again. And pretty sure like that's, don't quote me on this, okay? But that's the best way, I think, to doing the casino heist. And the more complex way of doing things, because everything else, I found when I was first starting to play GTA, and I had no idea about, you know, like the public lobby things and inviting people and this and that, right? I was still learning things and how players were. I didn't know that, like, you go into public lobbies, you invite randoms, and like I figured, like, if we're doing a heist, if you got invited to that heist, you know what you're doing. But no, that wasn't the case. No, it's like, because that's going back to the times where we were on lockdown, right? And they had us, and the pandemic was happening. So that's when they had us all in freak mode and scared shitless or whatever. I like my police units. I got many. I got police units everywhere now. I think at every single station. I hope so. If not, I'm gonna be buying some more.
Hi there. Are you free?
Miss Baker keeps calling me all the time, and I'm never free. And I'm never going to be. Leave me alone. Let's see. Armor's good. It might be a bike sale.
Alright.
Completable. Oh yeah, wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna get my armor first, but I left my arcade without touching the arcade machines. What kind of Mickey Mouse operation am I running around here? Hey? Like, seriously.
Let me know if you need any help. Thanks. Come back soon.
A fireworks launcher is still available. That's awesome. I haven't set that thing off. We should set that off. Bam has to go and see his machines. I have to hear my fortune. And I have to hit the Axe of Fury. Not to mention, I was checking on my businesses, and I got sidetracked by talking about something. That happens a lot. Like, sometimes I sidetrack myself, like, and I get lost. And it's like I was doing something, and then it's like got lost right then and there. And let's see, since the prep board is back, is it gonna let me select hot and heavy? Or aggressive? No, aggressive locked. So my approach is next is the big con. I've already done silent sneaky then. I thought I... Access points. Well, I'm not going into that stuff, but at least I know what I've done. I'm sure we canceled it. You know what? I'm pretty sure I canceled it. Because I wanted to pick the aggressive part. If I was to set up anything on that one, it's going to be the aggressive part. Oh, my air freight. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't need to be sold. The weed business and the cocaine lockup and the counterfeit cash, they need to be sold. But those sales are likely 2 people sales. So I'm going to leave those ones alone for now. But we'll go upstairs, check out the machines. Now, first things first, always check your safe. It's not going to have a lot of money because it's the arcade, right? It's not like, see, we just emptied out the arcade money. It doesn't bring in millions of dollars. And, you know, for that matter, it doesn't even bring in like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sometimes you go behind here, and at this computer here, you can purchase all your games. So you can see what BAM owns. Everything. Right? That's the nerd in me. Okay? The nerd in me went nerd out, and I kind of bought every machine. I do select between these 3 machines because they only allow you to put one of these machines on the floor. So I tend to switch it up between the truck and the car and the bike every so often. I did my upgrades. Got the drone station, got the master control terminal, and the earnings here. $34 million out of that safe. That's insane, right? That's $34 million out of 3 years. Okay? Now, that's not to say that even if you own 1 or 2 machines, that you have to own all the machines to be making crazy amount of money like I make at the arcade. No. Here's what you can do. Let me show you guys something. Okay? For those of you who question, how can I get the maximum amount of money even if I own like 1 or 2 machines? You would just go to your interaction menu, go to arcade management, okay, and go to arcade games, okay, and then you can make, like for instance, I could make Shiny Kitty Claw appear all over the place. Okay, see, I can duplicate it. Alright, now you can duplicate that if you own only 1 or 2 machines. Okay, and you could duplicate them all around the whole place, and then that way you have all those machines making you money, right? And it gives your people things to do, and plus your arcade won't look as empty, and then you can just like start changing them out as you go along, as you buy them. That's what I did, right? And now I own every single one of them. All these arcade games. So the truck, here, I'll show you guys something right now. Not managed vehicles, arcade management, arcade games. Oops, don't switch that one.
I can't believe how
The
popular
racing.
we made this place.
Okay, so see, I can change it to the crotch rockets. Street legal. We'll put the crotch rockets there. There you go. I changed it from the trucks. And I like to change up the arcade every once in a while, like the background or the floor, you know. Ooh, wait. We didn't hear. We gotta hear our future from creepy Nazar. Nazar speaks. Nazar is a creep. Makes some sense.
Can you swing the axe?
Swing the axe of fury. Nice. Yes. I like it when I get it on the first shot. Now, you see this machine right here? Badlands Revenge 2. Okay, look. The bird up there gets to nod his head and moves his head back and forth, okay? And I got him looking at the censored part, right? Yeah. That bird's got an awesome bird's eye view. Perfect bird's eye view. I like to say. Because, you know, like, Bam's all for, you know, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Okay? I'm all for boobs and women. Yeah. Bam likes, Bam likes women. Okay? I don't liking guys. I don't liking my own kind. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, people can do whatever they want. Don't push it onto other people. Alright? No. And don't demand that you need pride flags here and flags there to represent yourself. Because, you know what? I want a flag for myself for being single and being an asshole. Where's my flag? Huh? Where the hell's my flag? I want my flag. Huh? If everybody else, if we're being inclusive, if we're saying that we have to be inclusive in all this kind of stuff, right, nowadays, huh? Why aren't we inclusive to Bam? Alright, let's give in to Bam's demands. Bam has some demands, huh? I want my demands met. Because, let me tell you something, there's some mentally ill people who color their hair and dress in costumes that the Joker displayed in Batman and Robin. Like, well, not even Batman and Robin, actually, The Dark Knight. Then we shouldn't be taking advice from people like that. No, like, that's wrong. Okay, you might as well take advice from me if you're taking advice from people like that. That's your best bet. At least with me, you got a better chance. And I know some shit. I won't sit there and introduce myself as a he, she, it, them, or pronoun, or whatever the hell it is nowadays. I don't know. And I don't care. Because it doesn't faze me. I don't fucking give a shit about those kind of people. No. I don't give in to their little stupid, whatever you want to call it. I don't even want to say rights because they don't have the same kind of rights as regular people. But nowadays, no one's regular. No one's normal. No one's sane anymore. Are you kidding me right now? Half of us are on meds. Some of us have died from suicide and or from that, like, pandemic. And then the other half are too paranoid to fucking do anything anymore.
Let them through. They've got access to their hangar on base.
Then you got others out there that are just acting crazy and psychotic and they can't, like, society is now realizing that there's people out there that have lifestyles that all of a sudden they can't afford that lifestyle anymore. And they need to afford that lifestyle. So they get desperate to afford that lifestyle and they start stealing and shit starts happening and everything starts getting more and more real, right? And people start realizing more and more and they start waking up and going, hey, you know, our world is actually changing and BAM actually makes sense. Yeah. BAM's not talking bullshit. BAM wouldn't bullshit you guys, and I wouldn't steer you guys wrong either.
Need anything? Whoops. Sorry. Looking into it, Cap. I'll be here.
Okay, now, since we've checked on the other businesses, and I had to find charger, that's why I had to silence the mic there for a second. This one's not charging the computer fast enough. Wait, and I'm gonna crash into lights, let's not let that happen. Let's get us over to the bunker. Not my best landing. Nevertheless, we didn't crash. So it's all good. It's all G! Bam Bam is here. Now, Bam Bam doesn't like making moves. Okay. Unless we're making money. Okay. And hopefully that charger that I put on it will charge my computer better. Yeah, you know, one of those things is always on your mind when you're out shopping, or you have on your shopping list, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get a new charging cord, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get that. And you end up getting everything else on your list except for the thing that you needed, that you wanted to get the most. Right? So, like, I've been putting that off for a while. Like, one of my C charging cords is like, it slows, oh my god, it takes forever to charge. So, and I've been meaning to replace it with a fast charger, and I keep forgetting. But, gonna remind myself this month. No.
Okay, you all set? Nothing like transporting a batch of arms across the most violent state in the country to give you that serotonin spike, right? You know, this used to be one of the agency's hazing rituals, but I digress. The store is all set to take receipt of the goods. As soon as you drop them off, you get paid. Safe travels.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? bring it by.
Yeah, see? That was an easy 50k from the bunker, and that will pop up every if I timed it right, I believe it's between every 15 and 20 minutes. Okay? And then if you own warehouses, when you go to your office and you go and see your secretary, you'll have an option there. It allows you to select to deliver mixed goods. Okay? And then you can also deliver that, and that'll be a free 50k. And that's easy residual money that you can make non-stop. So buying that bunker will pay out in the long run. Like, it does. It pays for itself in the long run. More than it pays for itself in the long run, actually, I should say. Like, it definitely more than pays for itself. I'm trying to remember, did I spin the wheel today yet? I don't know. One way to check. I don't feel like driving there. I want to be lazy right now. Oh. Keep your matchmaking to closed, always. You don't want to matchmake against randoms. Casino Penthouse, there we go. Find new session. Austin, I can always help people get money. That's not a problem. It's just, you gotta be willing to work. Right? Because BAM's not a charity event. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't say, like, BAM's charity, so he'll give away free money. Like, I know for a fact a lot of you guys are going poor. Why? Because GTA turned around and made changes to the game. Right? And made things more expensive. Basically making the game so that tryhards and griefers have a really tough time at surviving now. Some of them that have survived are the ones that are barely surviving. Like Wendy, she's still surviving barely. And she doesn't even play that much. She just plays to orbital cannon me like a little coward and then takes off. So, I even cost my haters money.
Good. Now, time for your bets.
2,000 beers. That's how I feel. I feel like I've had 2,000 beers since the beginning of the year. Like, I feel like I've been going non-stop since like, we've been going hard since number 31. Like, since 2023, we've been going hard. Today's gonna be cutoff day. Today's the day I finish off BAM beers. Are we losing this one? Ooh, nice. Collection. See ya. Gotta know when to walk away. Should get myself something nice. I have everything nice in the game. What the hell else can I buy? Good question, actually. Let's answer that. Let's go to Legendary. What's this? Freebasing in public. Like, I smoke out of my vape pen, and this is exactly like this. This gives you a breakdown of how it works out. A lot of people spent what they had on the salvage yard. I mean, hell, I spent a lot on the salvage yard. Hell, when the DLC dropped, everybody's seen how much I spent in this game. I spent almost $40 million right when the DLC dropped. The very first day, I was buying police cars like non-stop. And then not to mention I went into Legendary Motorsports and I picked up all the new cars that came out in Legendary Motorsports. Had to. I didn't have to, but I mean I wanted to. I picked up this guy. Right? That one's upstairs. This guy. So like, and then I ended up buying this guy. I didn't buy this one. I'm not for the electric vehicles. Never will be either. You can play it on mobile, but... What? I don't know if it would be the same. That's weird. Now everything's becoming available on the damn mobile phone. Yeah, a lot of people want that car. Work for it. Like, nobody's gonna give it to you for free. Like, are you serious right now? Like, come on. No. Like, just wait till more police cars come out. Now, I will tell you guys this, okay? It wasn't worth it buying an unmarked cruiser, okay? I more or less enjoy buying the regular cruisers. I own more of the regular cruisers. The police riot truck you can only buy one of, okay? And you can't even store it in the garage. It's a Pegasus vehicle. I tried to buy two. So I accidentally dropped $3.6 million one time. I've dropped a lot more money than that. But yeah, I accidentally spent $3.6 million on absolutely nothing. Believe me, I was shocked when it happened. Because, you know, like when all the police vehicles came and they came available, I was going spend happy. I was like, fuck, I'm going to get like a SWAT truck for each and every single police division, right? And I bought my first SWAT truck, and then I bought a second SWAT truck right after, and then I realized, like, I read the full message, and it was like, this is a Pegasus vehicle. I'm like, oh my god, what did I just do? I just did a blonde moment.
Mr.
Alright,
Connors
dude.
here. May I help you, madam?
I will see you later. I'll see you when you get back. I'm gonna be here in GTA for a while.
Okay, and do you have a preference for your aircraft?
Yeah, take my
Perfect. Safe travels.
See, and I've bought aircrafts in the game too. And I find like this guy here was, it's cool looking, but it's so agile when you're flying it, and like, and landing this sucker is like, it's so thin. That's what it feels like. It feels like it can get blown over, right? Like, I don't like landing this thing. I can do an auto land on this building, but I won't. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. When you land this sucker, you have to be tedious with landing this. You have to be careful, or else it's so easy to tip. And it's like, when you do land it, it's like you just wanna say two or one word: stay. You know, like you just want to put your hand out and tell it stay. Don't move. Just stay. Let's go into the office. Let's see what's in there. I'll show you guys what's on the office floor.
Anything you need, boss.
Got snacks?
Hello. What can I do for you?
What
Just
snacks?
let me know what you need.
Give me my snacks. Look at this. Money all over the place. My secretary's worked behind the desk for 3 years, hasn't done shit. Hey, seriously. 3 years this place has been a mess. This drives me nuts. Hey, with a person who suffers from autism, well, I wouldn't say suffering, because I've accepted it.
Let me know.
So, there's a difference. But, for the things I struggle with,
How can I help you?
that could never be my house. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep at night knowing my place was that messy. And for that matter, I don't know how some people can.
Hi there. What do you need? How do you choose between your children? No problem.
How some people can even let their place get that messy. Like, not me. Never. Bam's organized. The messiest I get is like my clothes might sit on my bed for 2 days after I do the laundry, just because I don't want to hang them up or something like that. But even still, and then I'll sleep around those clothes, and then I still end up putting them away.
Up on the flatbed outside the warehouse. We called ahead to our people down at the docks.
But I'm gonna bring out each and every cruiser that I own and show you guys that I own different ones. Ooh. And I haven't done the math on how much they're worth, because when you do the upgrades to the cruiser, the upgrades are expensive, as we all know. It's like when you buy a cruiser, you're looking at like at least, I want to say 300 to 400,000 in upgrades. Alright, for healthy upgrades. And that like gives you top of the line stuff. Like, I don't even know what this cruiser's top speed pushes out at. Like I've had this cruiser clipping 120 mile an hour in the streets. Easy. With no lights and sirens. I can't wait until GTA gives us Dodge Charger looking police vehicles and the newer Ford Taurus. Oh man. Those are gonna make me, especially the Charger. I don't know you. What the hell? Must have randomly come into my lobby. The Land of Flames? Yeah. See you later, bud. Get out of here. I'm not friends with no flamer, that's for sure. I'll take you off my friends list in a heartbeat. Watch this, friends off. Bam is not friends with the alphabet community. No. God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You can be whoever you want to be, I don't care. But like I said, don't try to put those beliefs onto me and push your beliefs onto other people. Because that's where I lose respect for you, okay? when you sit out there and you scream and cry to society that you demand your rights for this and you demand rights for that and blah 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 blah, well, I don't have any respect for you because you didn't earn those rights. So I could go out there and demand those same rights, and what's to stop that? And you have to be inclusive because I said so, because that's the exact same bullshit that they're portraying onto other people. It's like they're saying, oh, I'm okay to be gay and you have to accept it, because if you don't accept it, then you're being transphobic and you're being, you know, non-gender neutralized and all kinds of other bullshit and whatever else they want to throw at you. I say, let God sort them out, right? We know how that's gonna go down. Now, I spawned into a public session. Game register as a boss in a session. What the hell? I'm out of here. Back into friend session and I'll spawn at the nightclub. I don't know who the hell that creep was earlier. It's like randomly showed up in the lobby. Just like that. Weirdo. Bam doesn't like weirdos. Bam doesn't like a lot of things. Preferably people. Bam's not a people person anymore. Nope. And sticks to himself. I like it like that. People piss me off. Actually, society irritates me now. Like, it's at that point. Like, seriously, society irritates the shit out of me. I can only tolerate society for so long before I have to go home. And it's actually at the point where I can't even tolerate society. I don't socialize. I don't go out in big public places at all. Like, period. I haven't in 2 years. Like, I refuse. Like, the last time I was in a great big public place and I seen so much stupidity happening and so much mask wearing and everything else that it made me sick. And I was just like, I couldn't even control my mouth. I was like, I have to go home. And this is like, this was before my accident too. Right? Like, and just before the accident, it was like, it was getting to the point where I was already predicting what was gonna happen in society. Like, I was already predicting stuff that was about to happen. What kind of a stupid question is that? Eh? Savage Lopez, you think you're savage? You're not savage, bud. You're weak sauce. You're a little coward. You're nothing, bud. You're going broke. You're going broke like the rest of the little tryhards. Bam loves it too. Bam loves it and laughing all the way to the bank. But Bam doesn't have to like people. You guys don't even have to like society, but I love streaming for people, of course. It's called entertainment. It's called entertaining people. People do enjoy tuning into me. They like my voice. They like the things I do. I'm good at what I do. I entertain people, that's what I do best. I'm an entertainer. You gotta know what you do best. And then roll with it. And then just do it and see where it takes you. Because if you don't, then you'll never know. So, I've always wanted to do it. And when they made it available for us to do streaming, oh, you bet I was in there like a dirty shirt. Oh yeah. I started streaming all the time. I even encouraged some of my clan members to start streaming, and one of them actually streams now and enjoys it, and went from being bare bones, like couple subscribers, up to shit, I don't know what he's up to now, like 77 or 74. Like he's still like getting up there, but in all seriousness, you sound like you're a critic, right? And I'm not going through anything. I'm going through GTA right now. And my vape. Oh, and 6 more beers. That's what I'll be going through. Yeah. So we can delete your stupid comments off the channel, and or we can get you reported. Either way. I think we could do both. Yeah, let's just do both. Here, watch this. Let's get rid of this loser. We'll report him. There we go. Done. And delete it off the channel. Just like that. That's how BAM deals with losers. BAM doesn't tolerate bullshit. Not on my channel. I forget. Is the salvage, or no, the salvage yard isn't. Yeah, it is regenerated. I think it is. Where the hell did my white sheriff's car go? Did that get destroyed? No. I must have parked it somewhere. Okay, now, check this out. Now, see how you can't get into the elevator? Okay, this is how I'm fucked right now. You can't get into the elevator, and you can't go out of this part, either. You won't be able to get out. Now, this has been happening since the DLC dropped, okay? Then and it's only been the nightclub. Now, thank God it's only the nightclub this time. And it's not any other places, because other places it created a shit show of a nightmare. So, we don't have a vehicle there, and we likely can't access the elevator up here either. See? So, a lot of you would panic, and you'd freak out, and you wouldn't know what to do, and you'd just change the lobbies if you wouldn't have a car there. I don't have a car there right now either. So now we have no choice but change the lobby, but we'll change where we're gonna spawn. Trying to think, where do I need to go? Oh, there we go. Now, before, you couldn't even load into the agency properly without, like, it crashing or taking forever, and then just giving us, like, the black screen of death. That's what we would call it. Like, because the loading screen of death, too. It got that nickname. when this DLC dropped, it was like nothing but problems. And this was I want to say last Christmas. Yeah, last Christmas they gave us this DLC, the agency. Like, you could buy all kinds of things here. I've got everything in the agency. I went all out.
The one and only.
That's right.
Got pretty much everything in here.
We got everything except for...
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, I forget the one gun's name off the top of my head. See, I don't even stick around online and wait for the Cayo Perico heist to... Actually, it should be ready soon. How many minutes has it been? It's been 1 hour and 9 minutes. It should be ready. But I mean, I don't even care too much about Cayo Perico anymore.
Keep your eyes open.
Like, hard mode's nice and all, but like, Cayo is like a thing of the past. It's old news. It's like, by the time you do all the preps, setup preps for it, yeah, it's worth it, but let me tell you something. If you were to do all the setups and the things you need to do for heist prep for any of the other heists, in my opinion, they just don't pay you for your time and effort. And then for those other heists, you need a team. So this happens to be, when I do Cayo Perico, it happens to be the only heist that you can do solo mio and actually like capitalize big time as business on it, right? Like, I've been capitalizing on it for 2.5 years. And cheers, everybody. Bam just cracked a cold one, of course. Now, it is important when you come in here, if you're taking care of businesses, like I am, come to your agency and make sure you do one of these missions, because it helps accumulate money in your safe. Okay? You notice I just brought out 40k, alright? That's nothing. So we're gonna recover a vehicle, and we're gonna get paid 64k for it.
Hey, you know that Sprunk motorbike team? Man, they been having a hell of a year picking up Grand Prix like they coming out of a fucking vending machine. Where that Star Rider just broke his winning streak. Got his personal super tuned up ride stolen. So he came to us. Man, the way he was talking about that bike, you'd think he gave birth to that motherfucker or some shit. Apparently a gang of real serious car thieves made off with it as part of some deal with the Mexicans. They've been boosting vehicles all over LS and are planning to ship them out of the LSIA. Look, head down there and make sure that deal fall through, all right?
Adiós, puto. Nice. Got some cool stuff here for you. What can I get you? Need any more? Stay strapped.